One thing with our country is that we are moved with sentiments. We are moved with, like, we have this kind of pity heart, conscience. We are moved with what we see at that very present, but we don't go into details to find out if this person is really capable of being this person. It's a continuous thing. Listen, there are people born to be a voice for people. It is something that God did not create everybody to be God. After all, Jesus Christ was an activist. Jesus Christ was coming to speak for the voiceless too. Jesus came and was healing the people, coming out to show the way, coming out to be the voice of the voiceless, was doing things. So he has been the first person that have started speaking for people. It follows up. It's a necessity that there are people who are like that. Even if VDM is not around today, somebody else will be there. There are people also speaking already. You can see them, they are speaking. Even before VDM, before Verydarkman. People like Abdul Karim, people like Fela, people like this Baba, this man. A lot of them. Even on human rights activists. Even this guy that I will remember his name, Falana. All those ones, Falana, as many of them who have been there. There have been people speaking, people like this rapper, this guy that was singing, that's an artist singing. Those ones, if they have done enough, and they have not stopped speaking, they are still speaking. They use their music, they use their voice, they use everything. So Verydarkman just came out of recently. He came out of recently, and not because of those things that he has done. I know he's trying. I'm not saying not trying, but if we want to give credibility very well, I will give him credibility, but not to the extent of like people coming out to say he should be the president of Nigeria. No, now that's not how they do it. I know that president of Nigeria, even if the president of Nigeria is not even given by election, it's by them say. If not, so Peter Obi would have been there. Peter Obi, the whole Nigerian went for Peter Obi. The same thing with what's this man that they killed? So because of that he lost his life too. Abiola. Abiola was one of activists too. Though he did a lot of things, but still he repented and wanted to really help Nigerians, to push Nigerians. And if Abiola has ruled Nigeria, Nigeria would have become a very nice place. So we have people that have been pushing this thing for a very long time. Like people like Abdul Karim, all those ones that go, this is what he has been doing. He has been pushing. Even if they want to say people that they want to say, let's list out people for presidency. Abdul Karim, they should bring them up. Falana is a let Falana, and there's many of them who are there. There's many this thing that can take over and rule. And some governors are also doing well that can become the president of Nigeria. Yeah, there's some governors, many governors like Lagos, like before that man, there was a man and that was ruling, that was the former Lagos state, I think it's Falana or something, or the man that was Funsho something that was ruling Lagos then. That people, they are good because their credibility in their state are very good. You need to go to their state to see what they have done. There's some governors, if you go to the state, like if you go to most of the states, see what they have really put in, they have done well. All those people can be selected as president. You can't just come and pick somebody because you see him, you went to... Yeah, that is a necessity of his... Listen, every citizen that loves the country will always want to push. But there are systems, when they come to presidency something, it is something, there's an ideology on it. It's not just, you just come to be. That's why you see many presidents, they fumble and wumble. Yeah, that's why if you are not, this is, even now, presidents and people go for the study, for some people, why they don't go for leadership skills, leadership trainings. They have, because of all this, they have leadership training and they do leadership. They are supposed to, that's why sometimes see president, they travel out they go for leadership skills, they go meet some of the presidents just to get this ideology. It's not like, it's experience. You have to have the experience to rule the country, because the problem of the country is not easy. Because you might be there thinking that is just a problem. There are a lot of things that are problems of Nigeria. So even if they are doing voting, say it's by election, Nigerian election is not by election. They know themselves. They have already know who is going to be the next president of Nigeria in 2027. They have already know. They have already calculated. All this one is just, all this smear thing is just to make people to say, wow, there is vote, there is elect people now. Yeah, they will put all their put everything, but everybody knows that yet it's Tinubu that will soon be the president of Nigeria, whether you like it or not. That one is sure now. And that is why the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. Like, because I was looking most of his statement that it's not like Tinubu is doing fine. Tinubu is deeper. Let me tell you something about presidential that you people don't know. Do you know that thing that happened there, that Verydarkman went to do, all those things that Tinubu don't know about it? Sometimes that is why we need to sit down. Tinubu don't know about most things. See, let me say, listen, they have the House of Assembly. The House of Assembly. That are people, these are people that bring in whatever the reports of the country comes to them. Everything that is happening, paying of this thing, paying of the teachers, country financial crisis, whatever problem that influence on market, this and that, whatever thing, trouble of anything, they bring it as a bill that they have to discuss it and find a solution to it. So every complaint come there. So they sit down to discuss his project, contracting, everything. And as far as they are capable of sorting it, they have to sort it. The president does not know about those things. It is only, president only is to see that anything that has been done, they have time that they will go. Listen, they have time that they have meeting with the president. That then not all of them, the president of the House of Commons and the governors and with president, they sit and he gives them report, tell them. And sometimes president can decide to do sightseeing just to go and see the project they are doing. If that's what our president should be, our president says, okay, no, just call them on one thing. Listen, I need to go and see the project because the allocation has been given. And you can see the man saying to you that every problem they can solve, they will solve it. They solve it, but if it's bigger than them, then they take it to the president, who has been in support with them to do what? For the development of the country. I was listening to them and seeing that some of the problems are not even from them, are from the low governors, low staffs that are in the government that refuse. They are piling money. Just like when they do allocation, they share the allocation to different departments. And every department has a manager, has this, has that run that very place. And if that money gets to that person, they might not want to give to those people. And if they thought, they say, do anything you like. Now, those people, for awareness to be made, they have to go and do protests because they are contractors. They can't get to it's not easy to get to the president, to the House of Commons, just like that. So one of the way or the other, they have to find a way to address that they are not being paid or something. You see? So now, what they need to be doing is not just, the problem of them is that when they allocate money, they should also follow the money up. And that was what they are trying to do now, say to stop all these things from happening, that they went and investigated. Listen, it's just like the Commissioner of Police. Commissioner of Police does not know everything that is happening, except the one that comes to his table. But sometimes he might purposely just decide to do round, to see whether there's a assembly. But it will not be when the thing bring it to his table, or sometimes he might just put on his TV. Let me just say, he put on his TV, through TV, he used to see something that is happening through TV. Put on the TV up or going on social media handle. Sometimes they do like that. Then they will start seeing some kind of, is this what's happening? This is what's happening. Blockingly. And that's why this thing of social media handle and all those things make people to see. But sometimes it helps a lot. Let me not put it that way. It helps because you bring it to that table. But most of them are too busy because the office work that they have are too busy. The handlers are too busy that they don't have time to begin to look at social media handle. So it is a work of these people that they have listed, that they should go make sure that every complaint of the country come to the table, that it should be sorted. Just like VDM gave an example. That you know that If somebody want to go and see the commissioner, the staff, all the old staff, all the old police staff, they will stop the person, say, no, you can't go, you have to give us money. And the kind of money they will call will make you turn back. Then the problem you have to go and tell the commissioner will not know about it, that thing will suffer. Then the people will start causing commissioner that police is here, they're there. Police, though, they refuse to go and tell their commissioner to solve that problem. And if the commissioner find out, just like this thing has been going on, SARS has been doing a lot of things to Nigerian citizens until Nigerian citizens wake up. So sometimes it's good for us to wake up. And when they wake up, boom, there are leaders. Leadership is not about being, it's about being integrity, credibility, but there are ideas. There are sense. You might be integrity, might be credibility. You might not be somebody that take money or do anything, but if you don't have the ideology of how to set it, to even take care of your own house, talk less of a whole country, a whole nation. It's not easy. And that's why Nigeria allowed the elderly people to that's why Nigeria age rate of running Nigeria is from 50, 60 years and upward. And they knew the reason why they do it. Because they know that these people, they feel that that no matter the challenges that they have, they can stand it. They will not easily get angry, or they know how, because they are like fathers. So the president, according to the meeting that I had, the meeting I was watching in House of Commons, because it was public and live, and those people will not just come alive and start talking, because everything they talk is recorded. It will, whatever you talk is recorded, and if you don't do, they will get to see it. Are you of the problem of that? The problem is contract. That people that they giving money, they are not giving money to contractors to do their job. Contractors are crying and paid. Teachers are not being paid. Things are not being done. Not that they are not giving. And now they come to the federal capital that is supposed to be having money. No, they say the state, other places are not. They are doing well there, which I am going to confirm and investigate. And I've sent my friend, please investigate state schools in not federal capital, like all those local areas, all those places that are not federal capital, that the places that are not federal capital. So we will go and check, ask teachers if what they have said is true. I will be doing teacher touring, going from school to school, to go and ask teachers, investigate teachers, ask what are really, is it truth that people have been taking good care of? Just like they say, it's federal capital that is suffering now, the state and also we are going to check the state. So I have a state person or a state teacher who is teaching in the state, and I'm waiting for him to revise back to me, tell me if truly that the salary have been paid. Let's investigate to find out. Sometimes we'll just stay. Let's not face something like, I'm so glad that Verydarkman also came out to say to himself that, oh, this is not how they select president. Not because of one or two, that he has not even done it. He knows that. He knows, not because he has he went to, no, all those things does not give somebody credibility to become a president too. Have you forgotten that Tinubu did all those kind of things? Have you forgotten that many activists have done a lot of things too? And we will look them and we put them at the end of the day, they fumble and wumble. You see them when there's one that did it, and when they become a governor, they did not even do anything. People were angry. But this was person that was, when you see, sometimes there are people, let me tell you, there are different type of people. There are people that have this leadership skill imbued in them. They have the ideology. When they understand, they study, they know everything. They know how to follow it up. There are people, you understand me? There are people that are just for voice. They are just made for voice. And they are no motive. Their motive, maybe they want to aspire to become this, but they don't have that idea. And if they struggle themselves, maybe they are just, okay, then let me tell you. The Bible said that John the Baptist came to make a way for God, for Christ. And they see, John the Baptist, people now thought that he was Christ, and they said to him, are you the Christ that you have been waiting for to come? And he categorically told them, no, I'm not Christ. I am the one that have come to make way for him to come. And but they say the way you are doing power, so you have the power like Christ, you do everything, you do something, you sing. While he was talking, Christ, he didn't know Christ was among them. And as Christ, Jesus Christ laid down for him to say, but he said, no, wow, this is the Son of Man that you people have been waiting for, that is here. I cannot baptize you, baptize, but the shoe that you wear, I cannot fit. He said, no, from today it will be changed. Christ humbled himself. He said, I will leave you baptize me. And Christ laid it, but and the Holy Ghost confirmed. And people, and as he was going, Peter was telling them, I know that some people did not understand, but Peter was telling them, look at, that is the Son of God. That is the person which has come, he said. As he said. So sometimes people has come to help people, to ginger people. Now let me tell you why. If you watch before, let's go to, if you watch before, so many years back, people cannot easily, your phone is not even, their phone, they have phones, so, but it's never working in Nigeria. Even when you like record something, who is going to look you? Yeah, so it's not working, it's not doing anything. Somebody will don't care what you do. If you like, that's your business. Because Nigeria didn't know it will help a lot to expose things. Nigeria didn't know much about camera thing. But so many people know that so people were looking at, that Nigeria is a place that there is money that used to cover everything. But something happened. God used fast. You know fast. Is it fast? Fast, yeah, that guy that Falana's son, that he used him. There's something that happened between a Senate minister or something that was beating a lady in the store, slapping her, beating her, and there was CCTV recording everything, and somebody. And as soon as that person sent it to fast, who was, he was an activist. I think he's an activist who has been speaking, using his song and everything, everywhere, speaking with his voice, that government to change a lot of things. And he instantly publicized this. He really publicized his hands will make it right there, and boom, before you know, the Nigeria scattered. This guy was shocked. The guy that was telling the guy that do whatever you like, if I do anything to you here, do anything to you, nobody will know you. Just you, that is a common. I think it's surprised you. I tell you, people that voted for you, see, that guy suppressed that guy. Immediately that guy did, boom, it worked. The guy was arrested. He apologized. He was locked and everything. That was how the fear entered the heart of people. Say, camera, yeah, people now start using camera. That's when I do recording. Yeah, that now camera, people now, police is scared that they can record him. If you bring a camera, police will run. If you bring a camera, anybody that they will run, because they know that camera they will boom it to go. Now it's phone now camera. Camera now has become something in Nigeria now. At least it's working. The next one that was going on was SARS. SARS was coming. You see, SARS, people doing things. People are really pushing like it. God has a lot of people like that you see more as income. We are not finished. More of VDM, more of fast, more of Falana, more of plenty, more people of income. They are still coming until Nigeria is better. Even when Nigeria, we will still have them reserve. If anything happens, they will stand up and say, boom, this must be stopped. That is the way they were created. They are created not to have no fear, like Samson, like the rest. So, Papa won't celebrate again. That was going on this way. Yeah, Mr. What I will remember that guy that I used to forget his name. I used to forget his name. I will remember his name. And he used to do comedy. Everybody knows he used to do comedy. He used to do comedy like something. So he was on this way. SARS stopped him, and when they stopped him, he told them that, listen, you don't know me. This is me, and they don't care. They started harassing him, and this. Well, he allowed them. When he got home, he used his handle and started before boom, everywhere scattered. Before SARS was taken. That was who made SARS. That was taken off. That was who made it. Before that one now, today, now what does that reflect? It reflected after people were killed, still, that was why there was people has courage to come out for VDM. People have courage for riot. Now anything protest, people will come out. Before people don't, it's hard. People are scared. They can boom, yeah, people are scared. But now, people can come out for protest. They are not scared of anything again. This is what some people that have done. And more people, just like VDN now, he is doing his own part too. Because if those things don't happen, he will not be in this platform. He will not have the idea that people can fight. That's what I'm saying. So if you come out to write and say that he should be the president of Nigeria, in Nigerian constitution, there must be a registration. You have to go and register with big money. How that money was, how many millions now? Millions, yes, millions. I had the money is in millions, almost how many millions, plenty money, yeah, millions to first of all get a form, and you have to fill the form. Yeah, your party have to first to get a form, you have to fill the form. They will not turn it to if they agree. They have to agree. You can't just form a party and you go you can't form, you have to register the party. It has to be registered and by the government, and the government have to accept it and say, okay, we need this party. You heard that, you are here that the government the president trying to form one party, to just form party. You are bringing another party. You want to bring as Rappel as a party. Where have you the government? There's a lot of complicated things. And again, even if you did this in Peter Obi, that was it, don't see what happened. There's always a gameplay. Listen, listen, let me tell you, Nigeria has already selected, and not Nigeria, they have, I say Nigeria, not Nigeria, they have already selected the next president of the country. The next president of the country, whether you like it or not, is Tinubu. That's the next president of the country. That's just that. Just take it. As far as he's on the seat, leave it. It's always been the styles of our country. Have you ever seen it? The only place you can see that it happen is in America, where a president can rule and will go off the seat, and before you know, you might not win again or you will win. But in here, as far as Tinubu is sitting there, he is the next president of Nigeria. Shekina. There's no need. So what we do is that we look at Baba, because we know definitely that is their system. They will always play their game. So what we are saying here is that at least he's saying one or two things that is more important. I heard some things that people are saying about him that the House of Commons said, well, Baba, if this is what they are saying, please, can you do a tour? Like you go a tour, do some tours, go around schools, go around places, check. Not with this thing, not better place. Go to the royal area to check what it did. That way, you will know what is happening in Nigeria. That's the truth I'm telling you. Or you just develop Nigeria in your own way. Just put it that the whole country of Nigeria is not okay. That way, you don't look at whether people complain to you. Just take it that no, Nigeria is not okay, because thank God you watch the news. As far as you have seen, that means you can start doing your project. Anyway, I want you guys to watch and see that there have been people, they say that people are, I don't know who did that. They say it's Rattel that did the banner that Verydarkman should come and be Nigerian president. How many of you want Verydarkman to be Nigerian president? If you want Nigerian president, oh yeah, drop your on the comment section. I want to see how many people that want, like me, I will push him as president. For me, I will put him, because I've seen some kind of thing that he has done. And I will put, I will put Peter Obi, I will put all those people that I say. And if any of them that come in, I will put them. But what I'm saying now, how many of you want Verydarkman, Peter Obi, or Falana, or Fast, or Falana, of as many activists that are bringing, or have to carry, as many of them that say, look, I want to run for 2020 to be the president of this country? Please drop on your comment section. If you believe on your own leader, drop on your comment section. And how many of you want Tinubu to be the next president of Nigeria? 2027. Come 2027, there will be a strong election in Nigeria. Anyway, subscribe, comment, and like this. I'll see you in the next video. Watch, and let's see what happens next.
Darkman for president until I just found this post. It says Rattle Gang, Hope for Nigeria 2027, Voice of the Voiceless, Accountability, Credibility, Transparency, Votes Martins Vincent Hotel, Verydarkman _VDM, President for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As much as I appreciate the confidence that people have in me, but I just think this does not make sense. I'm sorry to say, because number one, I'm not even interested in politics. Number two, let me explain something to you. It's the fact that, let me do it like this. Have you seen what decides our leader in Nigeria? The people that's become president. It's not the people that decide. It is the money. The first factor that decides who becomes the president is the money that the person is willing to spend. So imagine say I didn't interested now. Which money I won't spend The people don't pick their president because they love the person that they want to pick. Now the person will share money. Have you ever heard when they are talking about somebody like Governor Fubara in Port Harcourt, River State? They'll say, Fubara know they share money, is very stingy. A lot of Nigerians, all these politics that you see them doing, now because of the money where they share. The people don't know themselves yet to pick a leader for themselves. It's still money that picks for the people. It is a very big problem. People like Verydarkman cannot go into politics. We are here to just create awareness so that you know yourself first. Outside knowing yourself, you have to know the country and what will benefit the country. Therefore, being patriotic. A lot of you are not patriotic enough. So how do you think that you'll be able to select a leader now that you only care about your pockets? A typical Nigerian will forget about the sufferness that they've gone through for 4 years. Immediately they bring something on that day of election. Just go to the polling units today. Let's say today's 2027 election. You go to the polling units. Make APC now or PDP, depending on who has chopped the sufferness from. Just bring small money, share that day. Don't forget everything that they've gone through in the last 4 years, and they'll quickly vote for that person. They don't care because they don't know themselves yet. They don't understand that, no, this money is doing more harm to us and it's actually destroying the country. Nigeria will only get better when money does not decide the person that they pick. When the people actually decide who they want to pick. I'm not interested in election. I will never campaign for anybody. This same country, you are putting Verydarkman now. Verydarkman should come out for presidency. This same country where we say now celebrities, they choose who I won't vote for. You don't know how dangerous and how that's the problem. Celebrities choose for you. That's why a lot of times all these celebrities, they get money, blah, 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 but a lot of now they suffer. To one go wake up tomorrow now say, that he has a voice. He trusts Tinubu. And now I'll say he trusts Obi. And now I'll say he trusts Kwankwa. So that person will say he trusts Atiku. Then their fans, wow, if this person trusts this person, then I need to go and vote for this person. You will forget what you yourself go through directly. You where the problem affect directly, you totally forget. Until you people are emancipated from that ideology and that mentality that you need somebody to decide or you need somebody to pick a leader for you, this country will never go forward. You have to, it is only important that you know yourself first. First, Nigerians don't know themselves. It's a problem. That's why we take a lot of bullshit. It's not by protest. It's not by scattering country. No. This decision, this thing I'm telling you about, it is something that you will decide within yourself to say no. No. And with that positive decision, it's going to affect and take over the whole country. But until then, you people are not mentally ready to pick a leader. Why do you want to pick Verydarkman now if I ask you? Why? There's nothing that I've done in the last few years where we say one politician no fit do. If this is the mentality you use in choosing a leader, then it's a problem. Say, oh, Verydarkman, go this one, go that one, go down, and you won't pick him for your leader. No, it doesn't work that way. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit myself. I'll make a very good politician, you understand, but I have a problem. I have character problems. I get anger issues. Some kind of things where will vex me. Like now, if you make me a president, nobody will leave this country again. I'll be the first and last day as I touch. No human being will cross. There's no border. They will not issue passports to anybody again. Now they'll first lock the border first. Until the country is fixed to my own test, nobody they go anywhere. No politician leaves, nobody they come in. Within ourselves here, the only thing that leaves will be products. Do you understand? So me, I get problem. The way they do me for head, you get a difference. Do you understand? Until we start to produce, anyways, because I'm not interested in politics, it's not my business. But with time, do you understand? We, the people who follow whatever lie or the whatever truth when they, according to what they see me as, you understand? Those people will later select leaders for this country. People will be say they no value money. People will be say they did for the betterment of the country and for the betterment of the country alone. People will know themselves enough to say, yes, this is who I pick, not because of the influencers or the people that help me select. This is the person that is right for the job. Until then, and now those people, with time, we will go bring them out. But for now, I beg. And again, like I said, me, I ain't campaigning for nobody. I'm not interested in it. And if you know, say you love Nigeria enough, you will not let anybody campaign for you in the forthcoming election. You pick your leader by yourself. Then if you now know yourself too well, you will not collect money. That's how this country can go forward. Anyways, peace and love, don't play me. I beg Mona no carry me for problem, I beg. I know they do politics. Thank you very much and don't play. If you play, you don't learn and you will learn the hard way.